imagine all my bags came with this thing, guys. This is extra weight that I paid for. That is a paper. But anyway, yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Untitled Chapter. Ooh, you guys. Shout out to Natural Glam Kenya for hooking me up with such a badass mug. So you guys, this is going to be an all-time favorite on this channel. Okay, in today's video I'm going to talk about something that I mentioned in my previous video. Businesses you can start with less than 10,000, and one of the businesses I mentioned was importing items. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. It's a very nice video. But in that video I mentioned if you guys wanted me to do a video on how to import. If you want a video guys on how to actually buy from Alibaba, just comment down below and I can do that for you on the next one. However, as well, I'm going to shout out Shiko Karaoke. So Shiko said, I'm here for the ideas, I'm here for the ads, basically I'm here for all this good stuff. Good job, Olive. So shout out to Shiko Karaoke for commenting on my previous video. Guys, I hope you're here for everything as well. Anyway, so comment down below on this video anything that you learn, anything that you enjoy, or even how you feel after watching this video. And you never know, I might actually shout out your comment on the next video. And I want you to smash that like button because it helps me. Also subscribe if you haven't. The icon is literally here, it's just here. So yeah guys, subscribe if you haven't, and let's get on to this video. I want to first give a shout out to a special friend. She knows herself if she's watching this video. Shout out to you, girl. She's the one who actually taught me how to do this process. I remember I called her and she literally broke down step by step how I would go about it. I want to start this video with a bit of a story time. So I started a second business last year on my birthday, November 6th. Started a company known as Tesoroli, and it was my passion project, guys. I loved fashion, I still do, and I wanted to incorporate it in my other businesses. However, good and bad news, I shut that business down. Let's just say temporarily, but I don't know when it's going to come back. But I shut it down, and if you want to know the whole gist of why I shut it down, definitely check this video up on this link. Avoidable mistakes I did in my first year of business. That is how I got into importing. I wanted to start selling bags. The first step is download Alibaba on your phone. Ensure you have a solid plan of what you want to buy. Guys, I will insist this. Please don't go to Alibaba if you don't have an idea of what you want to buy. So when I was going to Alibaba, I was searching for trendy, classy, luxury, fashion bags. So the same thing as you, at least go knowing I want to sell stationery, so that when you go to Alibaba, you search stationery and you'll see all the items that you could easily sell. I will go through the first face of the screen if you've never been to Alibaba before. The first top corner is for scanning barcodes or items. So yeah, or you can just put a picture to scan. And then the second, once you come out from there, explore. This is where you can search for products that you want to buy from Alibaba, and you can also search with a picture. So for example, I can take a picture of my mug. As you guys can see, it's searching, and yeah, it's actually shown me kind of like similar things. I don't know. I tried it with a lipstick and it actually tried to find the same lipstick. You can try that as well. And then you can see after the search bar there is all. So there is luggage, home garden, gifts and crafts, consumer electronics, apparel. So you can see on the screen there are so many things, but on the bottom there is home. So there's home, the Alibaba face, then there's feeds, then there's messenger. This is where you're going to see all the messages or inquiries you've chat with the suppliers. And then there's the cart where you can put items in your cart. And then there's my Alibaba, which is going to show you your favorites, the things that you've love at, and all these other details that we can get to. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did. So I said I had a company. I was starting a company known as Tesoroli, and I wanted to sell bags. So in this video, I'm going to show you the mindset I had while using Alibaba, the app, to get my bags shipped to Kenya. Okay, go to explore. I would come here and search piano bag. This is actually one of the bags I got from Alibaba. I had done my research of the bags I wanted prior, so I knew I wanted this piano bag. So what you could do, you could refine this search: minimum order, your price, your location, your category, trade assurance, and verified supplier. You could tick and refine your search. However, I would suggest you don't refine your search yet. Get all the available sellers and suppliers and see everything they have to offer, because if you refine it now, Alibaba will hide everyone else, and then you will not be able to maneuver as much, because the refine will reduce the amount of suppliers it's going to show you. Sawa, but you can refine if you don't want to waste time. That's also fine. My first step is to write down all the suppliers I get. So I actually have my notebook here. I usually write down every single supplier that I find and all their characteristics. So for example, the first supplier, the price he's stated on this page, the amount he has stated on the page, the pieces he has stated, his minimum order quantity, and other things that help me see if he's a legit company as well. There is the first supplier. So this supplier, so obviously at the beginning you want to just start small. Yes, it's expensive, but as you grow you'll be able now to ramp up your order quantity. So as you guys can see, this particular seller is selling at 722.25, 10 to 49 pieces. So I'm going to write that down here. I will scroll down and see he wants a sample at 1,257. That is expensive. So clearly if I want one bag, he's going to sell to me at that price, but his minimum order is 10 pieces. Continue and scroll down. So another thing I want you guys to know is, yes, there are people who can scam you on Alibaba, but you are only scammed if you don't check the supplier you're working with. You get what I mean? If I look at this supplier, he has trade assurance, and how you're protected is in case the supplier does not ship or the products that you bought are not similar, Alibaba gets to help you with that. Okay, so that's trade assurance. So, and if you scroll down, you can see that this is a company with 96.6 response rate, 98.9% delivery, and $80,000 plus transactions. Immediately I can tell this is not a scam, because even under the time you can see they've been on Alibaba for 2 years. They have the gold supplier stamp, which means they have a premium membership. If you refine your search and said you only want a verified supplier, realize that a verified supplier is a supplier that has paid Alibaba to come and assess them, give them a certificate, proof of location for them to be verified. So not all companies maybe are going to invest in that. So if you imagine if you refined your search to verified, you would not even find this company. So I hope you see what I mean. If you scroll to profile, you will see they even have a video of their business. They have hired 5 to 10 people. They were established in 2011, and they are a trading company, meaning they mostly buy to resell. They're not manufacturers, they're traders. So immediately I am satisfied that this is a legit company, and they're going to be one of the people I plan to buy from. And you can even see that they're being followed by 4,423 followers. So we can now go back and see if there's someone else. When you scroll down, there's another person here, 269 shillings to 598. Minimum order is 600 pieces. Obviously guys, I don't have 600 pieces. I can't afford 600 pieces. And as much as you guys can see, it's also a legit company. 93.2% response rate, $9,000 of transactions. They've been in business for 7 years, and they're also a manufacturer slash a trading company. But can we meet the minimum order? We can't. It's too high. 600 pieces is a joke. And then now you scroll down, and then you find the third seller who is selling at 903. I didn't even buy that bag for 903, for 3 to 99 pieces. And then when we scroll down, what do we want to see? This person does not have transactions listed, but you can see he has a rating of 4.7 from 70 customers, and he's been in business for 2 years. Okay,
So guys, what I was basically saying on the video is write down all the sellers, for example, for that particular item you want to buy. So if you can see, I have seller 1 to 7, and then the next part is their prices. So for example, seller 1, seller 2, 903, 455, 674, 653, 891, and 722. Then I write their minimum order quantity. So for example, seller 1 wanted 600 pieces, and clearly I can't afford 600 pieces, even though the price is 269. Then seller 2 wanted 3 pieces, seller 3 wanted 5 pieces, seller 4 wanted 50 pieces, and then you write all that down. Then you can see that I have a place at the end where I'm rating their seller 2 is too expensive, seller 3 is a contender, meaning that his price is good and his minimum pieces is working for me. And then seller 4 wants too many orders, I don't have 50 pieces, but seller 5 is a contender. Then at the far end, you'll see that that is how I confirm if they're legit. So if you go to the profile, like I showed you guys, I look at the amount of followers that particular seller has. So for example, seller 1 had 813, seller 2 had 562, seller 3 had 9 followers. So in my mind, this is a very new business. I'm not sure if I want to invest there. So nope, I'm going to pass on that. And if you look at the end at seller 3 on the left, there's a star. Seller 4, 126 followers. I'm like, okay, not so bad. Seller 5, 4 followers. So I'm like, okay, again, he's very cheap, but again, he has no followers. I am not buying it. But if I look at seller 6 and 7, they have a lot of followers. Their transactions also are many. And you can see I've written 2,053 followers, and seller 7, 4,418 followers. And immediately I'm considering to buy either from seller 6 and seller 7. So basically, guys, just write down everything about those sellers, evaluate all of them, first in terms of pricing and minimum order quantity, and then finally look at the one who is legit and probably consider them and therefore send an inquiry. And from this place, you can see that I decided seller 7 is the place to go. If you look at the far left, I've written send inquiry asking to buy 3 to 2 pieces. And boom, that's how you do it.
What I did, I would actually just send an inquiry and just ask, hello, I would like 3 pieces. Would I be able to get them for 722 shillings and 25 cents? If they say yes, you have got a purchase. So we can actually do that right now and I show you guys. So as you guys can see, I'm going to send an inquiry. $722 was the lowest they could go. And you see, my name is Olive. I want to start a bag company in my country, Kenya. I'm interested in this bag. I would like to know if I could acquire 3 pieces for $722. I look forward to working with you and your reply. So yeah, that's what I used to do with most of the bags that I ordered for Tesoroli. I would find a lot of sellers for a particular bag and vet them. Some will say yes and some will say no. So I mostly got yeses. I mean, they want to make money as well, and you've said you're trying to start a bag company, so in their minds this is a business person that could probably come back, so they don't want to turn you down and be like no, although 1 or 2 told me no and I was shocked. No, you can stay with your bag. So the aim on Alibaba is to make sure that you get a supplier that is vetted, a supplier that you have vetted yourself on Alibaba to see they're legit, and 2, the lowest price possible. And again, guys, the cheaper it is, like so cheap, the more likely that it's not a real company. Like, how would you sell me 1 piece for 250? And clearly every other seller is selling it between 700 to 1000. Does that make sense? No, it does not make sense. The supplier will be like, so Olive, you want the 3 bags? You're like, yes. Is it possible to get 722 shillings? She'll be like, no, maybe let's meet in the middle, maybe make it 850. Be like, no, I only have 722. So you keep haggling. Guys, you're Africans, we know how to haggle. AKA bargain. Just be smart about it. Eventually they'll be like, okay, fine, we'll do for you at 722. Then she will even send you pictures. These are the colors you want, and then you're like, yes, I want the pink one, the black one, and the brown one. So I'm showing you the conversation that goes behind it. I was hoping I'd find my conversations, but somehow they're just not there anymore. And then once that is sorted, she will even, he or she, but mostly I've dealt with she will ask you, so should I start the order? So starting the order is now, she's confirmed everything you wanted. Basically, she will now enter it into the system and actually send you an invoice to tell you how much it's going to be. So if she asks you that, this means you're ready to buy. So please don't lead her on if you know genuinely you're not going to buy that bag. But if you're going to buy, tell her yes. So she'll send you an invoice stating everything. Also, guys, realize that she will ask you where your bag is being shipped to. Most of the time for Alibaba, they're going to probably ship it to another address in China. And now this is where your shipping agent comes in. If you're looking for a shipping agent, guys, Google YouTuber known as Miss Pakin. I've watched her videos before. She's talked about a company known as Salia, and the company I shipped with was called Nor Salama. You have to contact the shipping company prior to this whole process. Before you get to this point, actually, make sure you have your shipping agent and you've talked to them. So I call them on phone. You can even find the numbers online, guys. There's so many shipping companies, and I suggest you do your research and find the cheapest of them all. That is the whole gist, so that you save your money in this whole process. Okay, so you call them and first ask them, one, where is their location in Nairobi? Some are based in Isili, some are based in Pumwani, some are based in town. It's good you know the location, because that's where you are going to go for your products. The second thing is their price for shipping your item. How much are they charging you per kg? I remember at the time I was shipping at $10 per kg, but now I guess because of Corona it's $12 per kg. And I've realized with shipping agents, $12 is not 1200. No, $12 is times the dollar to Kenya shillings. If the dollar is high, it's not going to be 1200, it's going to be like 1300 and something. Ask them to give you their contact in China. You'll be given the name of Golf and his number for China. Now, going back to your lady, the one you have sent an inquiry, she'll ask you, where is the address I am shipping your products to? Take this number for Golf and give the supplier on Alibaba. Then she'll tell you now the total fee to ship your bags from her company to the place. Most times it's not expensive. I've gotten them saying at $5. I'm like, China, $5? Okay, the shipping to this address is $5. Be like, I only have $2. Please make it $2. Because I mean, if you're buying 3 bags, how heavy is it? You get what I mean? If it's a small bag, guys, bargain and tell them minimum you have is $2, and she'll send you the invoice. Now you have to pay. If the company has trade assurance, that means even when you pay them the amount doesn't really go to them until you get your goods and you confirm that you've gotten your goods. So what happens is your Alibaba account, you have to put in your card. It can be a debit card, it can be a credit card, but you have to put in your card. You don't pay with M-Pesa on Alibaba. AliExpress is where you pay with M-Pesa. So I put my debit card, and as soon as I confirm everything with the lady, we've confirmed the details, she even will send you the picture of your package. She will tell you, we'll dispatch your products within 2 to 3 days. They're going to arrive in your shipping agent's location. However, guys, make sure she writes your names, like Olive Nkirote. Make sure she writes your number, your Kenyan number. Please, those are 2 things I want to urge you, because as soon as your package reaches the warehouse for the shipping agent, these courier services in Kenya are not just shipping for you, they're shipping for everyone else. So kama ijaandikwa jina yako, now again, it's not to look for your tracking number and now going to Alibaba and then sending them the tracking number. And I've done it before and it was too chaotic. And I remember the guy told me, next time tell them to write with a big marker, Olive Nkirote, this is your number, you know, so that even when they're going through the packages, they just immediately know who this customer is and not relying on looking at each and every tracking number on your box to know which one is Olives and which one is Jane's. You get what I mean? Your package has reached the warehouse and you're wondering, so should I just wait? Yes, guys, you can WhatsApp the guy in China. However, guys, they're usually so busy, let me tell you. Like, they're usually just in a hurry, and you can even tell. And then also with the time difference, because now you are a Kenyan, you think the time in Kenya is the same in China, as in it's just hilarious. You can WhatsApp call them, or you can just leave them a WhatsApp message telling them to just leave you with feedback of where your package is, and they actually do. They'll even tell you iko Dubai, ama nime release, ama they can even send you a picture to show you here it is. It has arrived. We are about to dispatch it into the plane to come to Kenya. The staff will get to Kenya once they arrive, and immediately you even get a notification on Alibaba that we've noticed that your package has arrived. I don't know, it's usually give us feedback or confirm it or something like that. They are tracking numbers on each order. So yeah. So anyway, so now the shipping agent will call you in Kenya. Hello, Olive, madam, your things have arrived. Considering you already know their location, if it's Isili, go to Isili. If it's town, go to town. When you get there, they'll tell you this is your package. They'll put for you on a weighing machine. Some of them have already weighed them and you just have to trust them. But some of them have a weighing machine to weigh. However, as well, even in China, you can ask your supplier to tell you the weight for your package. You pay for your package. And that's pretty much how the whole process of shipping from Alibaba works. There are two tips. One is Alibaba side and one is your shipping agent side. So I'm going to start with the Alibaba side. When I was shipping from Alibaba, I had, like I said, I wanted to start a bag company. And I had so many bags that I liked and had already researched the companies, and they were all on transit. The mistake was each package came, and like I said, the shipping agent, guys, they're usually so busy. So you tell him, I have 5 packages coming. Please don't ship out any of my packages until they all arrive. Do you think they remember? Do you think they listen? They don't. So you can imagine I had one package with 3 bags, another package with 1 bag, another package with 2 bags, and you pay so much more when they are dispersed, like when there are many, because they won't weigh them all together or remove the boxes and put for you in one box and weigh for you. They will weigh them separately. And it's expensive. So that's the tip, guys. The tip is basically, if you really want to start a business by buying stuff from Alibaba, I would advise you to find either 1 or 2 companies to work with. Whereby if it's bags, because I worked with bags, so I'm going to just keep giving an example of bags, but you can input your idea of whatever you want to ship in this statement. If you want to do bags, find a very, very good company on Alibaba that you can actually just be shipping all your bags from. So if, for example, it's Yiwu, Jen Ken, because those are their names, don't just look at one design. Tell them to send you the whole portfolio of all their designs and pick out your favorite designs, pick out the colors that you want, and instead of only buying 3 bags from there, even buy 20 from one company. You will be able to get a discount, and it'll even be cheaper for you because when they pack, they will know how to squeeze them in nicely in one box, and when that box arrives in Kenya, it'll be weighed as one parcel. Have I made sense? So if it's shoes, if it's clothes, if it's decor items, if it's wallpaper, I would advise you to just work with a very, very good company that has a portfolio of amazing products. How do you work with one company? Aim for a manufacturing company and not just a trading company. Manufacturing company are manufacturing the items, then they are selling to the trading company to resell on Alibaba. So there are some trading companies that are cheaper because they bought stock in bulk and then they want to offload. Sometimes you find them cheaper than the manufacturer, but the manufacturer is always the best option. Okay, so that's tip number 1. The second tip now comes for the shipping agent side. The shipping agent side, the first time I shipped, I didn't know that there's a minimum order shipping quantity. So my packages, like I said, some came with 1.2, some were 2.4, some are 0.5. And like I said, they don't really weigh all of them at once. They literally, when it reaches the warehouse, the first one that comes is the first one that goes. So because I bought from so many companies, guys, I bought from company A, B, C, D. By the time A is dispatched, D has not been dispatched, you get. So it was so expensive for me. So I go to the shipping agent, and then they're telling me our minimum order shipping quantity is 2 kgs. 2 kgs, and there's a package that's 0.8. I'm on 0. What? So how much you know? And they weren't going to charge me for 0.8, by the way. They were insisting on charging me 2 kgs, which is $24 for a 0.8 kg package, which to me is absurd, but it's the policy of the business, you get. And I'm like, please wait for my other packages. They just can't wait for the other packages. So it really took me a lot of begging and crying and just telling them, I'm sorry, I didn't know this is how the business works. Please just do for me at a better price. Eventually they did, but I was shocked. I honestly was very shocked. But anyway, I'm advising you now so that you don't go through what I did. So ask your shipping agent their minimum order shipping quantity. Ask. If they tell you it's 2 kgs, just know if it comes as 1 kg, you're going to pay as if it's 2 kg. If they tell you it's 5 kg, make sure that you're shipping something that is above 5 kg. Because if it's less, guys, they might actually make you pay as if it is 5 kg. And then, you know, the thing with shipping agents, the relationship is grown. If you're just buying for the first time, they don't really care unless you start buying often. Now the relationship grows, then now they start even doing for you at better prices, but it takes a while. Like, that's what I've seen with the shipping industry. Online and just search shipping agents. Go to Miss Parkin's video. So I'm going to actually just shout her out. I found her channel some time back. She's a lady who does videos basically about importing. So she has videos about shipping, videos about Alibaba, videos about AliExpress, videos about literally everything to do with shipping. So if you still want more information about shipping, definitely go to Miss Parkin and check her channel out. I've linked it in my description below. But guys, promise me one thing: as you go watch her videos, comment on her videos and tell her Olive Nkirote YouTube channel has sent us here, so that she knows she knows that my gang is lit and has gone to support her. So make sure you've commented on her video and told her that I have sent you guys there. And if you even enjoy her content, definitely subscribe and yeah, share her videos and learn from them as well. So anyway guys, that is it for today's video. I honestly feel like I have rambled for too long, but either way, I really hope that you guys have actually learned something from it. I hope that I've actually showed you the process I went behind finding the products that I bought for Tesoroli. Let me actually show you the bag that I still have that I imported from Alibaba. This is the bag that I got from Alibaba. It's actually a very steady bag. I actually love this bag so much. And yeah, like as you guys can see, it's a very quality bag, like legit. And it's the one I was showing you guys on the video, like an example and all. And then I actually got this fanny pack from Alibaba. And another thing guys, even if it's still brand new, like I thought I would want to keep it because there's some that I kept for myself and there's some that I sold. But if you look at this bag, they put in a lot of air. Like, look guys, this is what increases your weight. Inini sasa, inini sema kweli guys, this is weight. So I think if you're buying anything that involves putting, like, please tell them you don't want anything inside your bag. Let it be empty so that they can, if it's not something that can break, they can just squash it together. You get, like, zikuje tu kazi zimeshikana. But now imagine all my bags came with this thing, guys. This is extra weight that I paid for. That is a paper. But anyway, yeah, it's a really nice funny pack, but I don't know if it's my vibe. It has that Gucci element, as you guys can see, and I got them from a very good company, because yo, the quality is lit. Like, what? Like, okay, thank you guys for watching this video. Definitely subscribe if you haven't. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If I shared with you information that you feel will come in handy for you as you shop on Alibaba, guys, give it a thumbs up. Share it to your friends and family, or anyone who wants to start a business through importing. I hope my story and my tips will come through for you in any way. And yeah, I hope to see you guys on the next one. So there's some videos on the screen, definitely check them out, and I believe you're going to learn a thing or two. Bye. Wait, don't forget to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Bye guys, see you on the next one. Have a good week, a good life, a good month, and everything as well. Bye.